Hello everyone, my name is Financial Charles. Today is March 5th of 2024, and today Bitcoin has officially established a new all-time high. Back in November of 2021, we were at about 69,200, and today we really reached 69,210. So we just barely passed it, and now we're taking a big correction. Right now is at about 63,800. So yeah, this is the correction. This is the time to buy. Because let's see, from the top, we corrected about 8%, which is, a nice sizable correction. I think a lot of people are dumping right now in order to break even. These are the people that bought back at the 69,000, or these are also the people that wish that they sold at 69,000 back then. We saw the same thing kind of unfold back in December of 2020 when Bitcoin was tickling the $19,000 range. People that were holding ever since then, they sold to break even, or people that wished they sold at the top, they were selling. But really, you're just distributing your coins to buyers that will continue to buy and hold. I think Bitcoin is in a whole different ball game now. Institutions are buying up, and they're not buying for a quick little trade. I really think they're buying because Bitcoin is the superior store of value to anything else. With real estate, you have to there's maintenance. You have to fix this, fix that, and pay property tax on it. And if you don't pay property tax, even if the house is paid off, your property will be seized. So real estate is never truly yours, ever. Whereas Bitcoin, as long as it's in a hardware wallet and you don't show your keys to anyone, it's yours forever. There's no government that can override that. So yeah, Bitcoin, it's on a tear. Bitcoin is really on a tear right now, and I just can't wait to see where it goes. I think we might be seeing six figures sooner than we expected. And, Bitcoin reached all-time highs, and we're not even at the halving yet. Bitcoin, according to previous years or previous cycles, we didn't start, going to the all-time high until a couple months after the halving. But right now, it's like Bitcoin is still more a month away from the halving, and it's just going to keep on increasing. And here's something interesting on Reddit. This is the time it took Bitcoin to double after previous, all-time highs have been reached. So last cycle, it took 18 days for Bitcoin to go from 20,000 to 40,000. In March of 2017, it took 84 days for the all-time high to double. In November 13, it took only 10 days for the all-time high to double. And then in March 2013, it took only 18 days for the all-time high to double. I'm not saying that we're going to be doubling within the next month, but we very well might. We might see six figures a lot sooner than we had anticipated. And yeah, it's a good day to be in Bitcoin. It's a very good day. Yesterday was a very good day too. We actually set a new high in terms of market cap yesterday. And I think even 2 days ago, I think we set a new all-time high in terms of market cap, but we surpassed it quite a lot. In November 2021, the Bitcoin market cap was 1.29 trillion. And then, for the past couple days, it was at 1.35 trillion. So yeah, the reason that the Bitcoin price per coin wasn't at an all-time high was because there's more coins in circulation today than there was back in 2021. So yeah, we will just keep on going. I don't think this is going to be a triple peak where this is the top and then we'll crash. This is probably the correction that we're seeing right now, this 6% dip. Like, this probably is the correction. And we're just going to keep on going higher and higher. Once April comes, the new coins put in circulation will be cut in half. So that's another case for the supply shock. And all these institutions and ETFs, like, they're not buying for a quick trade. They're buying because Bitcoin is the superior store of value. So like, all these institutions, they're not just going to stop buying because it's at all-time high. Like, we're going to keep on going higher and higher. The Bitcoin usually takes 3 years to reach all-time highs again. Like, December 2017 was the peak, and then we didn't revisit all-time highs until December 2020. And then same with the previous cycle. We peaked out about, let's say December 2013, and then it didn't revisit until December 2016 or January 2017, so just about 3 years. Now, if we pretend that the April 2021 peak was the real peak and we just write this off, then yeah, it took about 3 years again too, so maybe we're just right on schedule. But yeah, I want to show you some charts real quick. This is Bitcoin divided by S&P. So over time, you see that Bitcoin, it looks exactly like the Bitcoin USD chart because Bitcoin just moves so fast. So we haven't broken all-time highs against the S&P. That's totally fine. I think we'll get there soon. S&P times 3, which is an interesting one. If you've come to the conclusion that S&P goes up over time and you're willing to go to hold through the pullbacks, then you might as well just do S&P times 3 as opposed to regular S&P 500. And this is interesting because the high here against S&P times 3 was January of 2021, or March of 2021, sorry. So we have a ways to go, but I do believe it'll surpass it. This is interesting. This is Bitcoin divided by M2 money supply. So yeah, we certainly did reach a new all-time high in terms of that. Let's see here. This is Bitcoin divided by Nvidia. So Nvidia is one of the assets that really did outperform Bitcoin over a long period of time. But I still invest in Bitcoin because it has strong fundamentals. But if you see that, Bitcoin has peaks against Nvidia, then it has these bottoms, peaks then bottoms. We're at a bottom right now, so perhaps soon Bitcoin might rally against Nvidia. We might see that. Here's Bitcoin versus gold. Obviously, we've seen the charts. The outflow of gold ETFs, it's all going to Bitcoin. It's all going to Bitcoin. People are selling gold for Bitcoin, and it's only a matter of time until Bitcoin. Gold did go on a little bit of a rally, so that's why we're not all-time highs against gold. But we will soon be there. We will soon take out this double peak. That's S&P divided by M2. So basically, this is pretty much showing that S&P 500 has gone sideways this whole entire time when you take into consideration the money supply. XPX versus gold, that's not really anything. ETH divided by Bitcoin. So, but you guys get the point. Bitcoin will just continue to go up forever and ever, and I'm just so glad. And I think more and more people are waking up to the fact that Bitcoin is not something that you want to sell and then try to time it later. You're just straight timing the market. People are not buying Bitcoin just to get more US dollars. I think nowadays more and more people are buying Bitcoin as an alternative to the US dollar. It's like no matter what I think more people, we don't care what the US dollar price is. We're just trying to get as much of that 21 million pie as possible. And this is a very interesting one. This is very interesting right here. Bitcoin University. I didn't get to watch this yet, but I'm going to watch it after this video. But basically, Bitcoin University made a video saying why Bitcoin is less risky than stocks. He uploaded it an hour ago. And I'm so happy that they think this because even just last week I made this video, Bitcoin at 57,000. I said it was better than stocks. This is why Bitcoin is better than the S&P 500. And I've compared Bitcoin to multiple asset classes too. Let's see. I said, here we go. November of 2023, why Bitcoin is better than stocks. There we go. And then I even compared real estate, why Bitcoin's better than real estate, why Bitcoin is better than gold. And then, if you keep going down, one of my first videos, this was 6 months ago, Bitcoin versus S&P 500 over time, Like I said, Bitcoin will just, as we see in the charts, Bitcoin will just continue to gain value against the S&P 500 until the 500 companies use Bitcoin as a reserve. But in order for them to use Bitcoin as a reserve, they're going to have to buy Bitcoin. And when they buy Bitcoin, Bitcoin will continue to skyrocket. So, yeah, doesn't matter about the correction. I think, we'll just keep on seeing Bitcoin go up and up and up. So, happy. It's a good day to be a Bitcoin holder. Congratulations to everyone. Sorry, my dog's barking. But yeah, congratulations to everyone that has been a Bitcoin holder. Congratulations to everyone that was buying during these dips. Congratulations to everyone that was watching the videos back here. Just everyone that is, practically everyone that has bought Bitcoin is pretty much in profit. So it's a good day to be a Bitcoiner, and it'll probably continue to be a good year for Bitcoiners as well. But yeah, I'll see you guys next video. Please like and subscribe.